This is a modern recipe for scallops. It's a mix of several recipes I found online based on what I had in the house and what I could get from the supermarket in lockdown. For it you need some sweet potato chopped up, some chopped parsley, a knob of butter, some Swiss chard, but equally you could use spinach, the remaining scallops, and enough pieces of black pudding to go with each piece of scallop. You need some olive oil, some red wine vinegar, some garlic, I use puree just because it's a little bit easier, some salt, and at the end you're going to need the juice of half a lemon. So the first thing I did was make the mash, so I added the sweet potato to a pan of boiling water for about 5 to 10 minutes. And then in my frying pan I added the oil and the garlic just to heat it through. Then I added the black pudding because that's going to take longer than the scallops to cook. And then when the sweet potato was cooked through, I added the parsley and the butter and I mashed it together and then just kept the lid on it just to keep the heat in it until the scallops were ready, because I wasn't quite sure with my timings how it was all going to go. Then I turned over the black pudding and added the scallops. Unfortunately, I forgot to move the camera. And I cooked the scallops for about 2 minutes aside. I'd seen online where it said a minute aside, but I didn't quite feel that it was cooked through enough. So because I was going to make the sauce in the frying pan, I took everything out of the frying pan, started to plate up my dish. In retrospect, I should have put the Swiss chard underneath the black pudding, but I just didn't think about how I was going to plate that. Then I took the frying pan off the heat, added the red wine vinegar. At this point, I really did not want the frying pan to get any hotter, it was just keeping the heat it already had. Added the lemon juice and just let that mix through and heat through. And then once it was heated through, I added it to my dish and that was done, ready to eat.